Now we've seen the SMPM video, let's take that same vacation analogy and use it to look at integrated work management and outline its process with a bit more focus. Say hello to the Joneses. They are planning to go on holiday in 3 months' time. Because they're a nice liberal family, they are each asked where they want to go, and they all have different ideas on every aspect of the holiday. Dad wants to go to New York without the kids. Mum wants to go to Mexico to take the kids to swim with dolphins. The 4-year-old twins want to go to Disneyland, and 2-year-old Max wants to go on a spaceship to the moon. Firstly, they need to perform screening, which involves considering the options and validating where the options are feasible. They determine the moon trip is out of the question and explain to Max the impracticality of the trip. They then consider all other suggestions. To do this, they talk to a friend who's been to Disneyland, a relative who's swam with dolphins, and another who's been to New York. And they find out the answers to the following questions. How long is the flight? How much will it cost? What's the budget? Which airports fly to these destinations? What the weather will be like? And how long will the holiday be? After finding out the answers and consulting others, they decide to go to Disneyland as the kids are too young to swim with dolphins. Mum and Dad also decide to go to New York in 2 years' time to coincide with their 10th wedding anniversary. The decision to go to Disneyland is made. However, the kids also want to go to SeaWorld, the Kennedy Space Center and the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But seeing as they have a limited budget, they decide not to go to the Walk of Fame but decide to go to the others. Now they know where they're going. Mum and Dad look at when in their 2-week holiday they can fit each attraction in. After deciding on a location, the family must plan and organise everything. The mum starts the planning process. She gets the family together, tells them where and when they're going on holiday, and shows them all brochures and pictures, and asks them what they want to do when they're away. She takes in everyone's ideas and researches the prices and draws up an itinerary. She takes the info to the travel agents who will book everything. Flights, villa, car, theme parks. Over the next month, Mum makes sure everything's in order. Passport, clothes, sun cream, insurance, transport, camera. She even writes a checklist that they can go through nearer a time to make sure they have everything needed. A few weeks before they go away, Mum and Dad sit down with a checklist to make sure everything has been obtained. However, the clothes she ordered for the kids haven't been delivered and they're due to fly in a fortnight. They decide to wait to see if they turn up in the next week, knowing if they don't, they will cancel the order and go to the shops to buy some. On the day they arrive, the bus takes them to the airport, but before the family can fly, they need to follow the process in place to get on that plane, show the passport, get checked in and go to the departure lounge. Meanwhile, as their luggage is working its way to the plane, food is getting loaded, the plane's being fueled, and the crew and pilot arrive. In the departure lounge, the family have some food, a few drinks, and wait for their gate number. 30 minutes before the flight, their number is called and they board the flight. This is where the family holiday starts. The pilot gets everything in order and the air traffic controller gives the green light for takeoff and they're good to go. And over the next 2 weeks the Joneses do and visit everything they arranged and scheduled, taking plenty of photos to look back on when they get home. After the family gets home from the holiday, it is time to review how the trip went. They invite the family round to show them their pictures and retell stories from the trip. It was a great success, but next time they want the rest of the family to come because the villa was too big.